As tensions escalate across the Middle East, a war room deep within Israel is abuzz with one critical decision. Should they strike with precision, dealing a targeted blow to a key figure, or risk an all-out prolonged conflict? Military minds clash over strategy. Is it wiser to take out Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, for the symbolic blow to Iranian morale?
Today, the supreme leader of Iran is saying that, well, actually, it was not insignificant. It shouldn't be underestimated. And he's saying that Israelis' miscalculations must be stopped.
Or should they target Esmail Qani, a figure whose tactical influence drives Iran's military operations? The outcome of the decision could tip the region into turmoil.
War has been a crucible that forges leaders, figures who, whether through strategy, ruthlessness, or charisma, these leaders often emerge as larger-than-life symbols of their causes. One such figure is Ismail Qani, a man who stepped into the shadows of Qasem Soleimani to lead one of the most secretive and formidable military units in the Middle East.
Prepare to enter a world of high-stakes intelligence, where cutting-edge technology meets covert human ops. This is a mission that pushes Israel to the brink, with every decision potentially altering the course of history, from aerial surveillance tracking Iran's high-security zones to operatives blending seamlessly into hostile territories. This is a hunt of unmatched precision and relentless pursuit. Every move and every choice has the power to shift alliances and spark conflict. Who is Esmail Qani? Before we dive into the war room deliberations, it's crucial to understand the target. Esmail Qani is not just any leader. He's the head of Iran's Quds Force, the elite division of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, responsible for foreign operations. Known for his strategic influence across the Middle East, Qani has been instrumental in supporting pro-Palestinian and anti-Israel groups, from Gaza to Lebanon. His leadership and tactics have shaped Iran's influence, especially after he succeeded General Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in 2020. As a key player in Iranian military strategy, Qani's operations threaten Israel's security and fuel resistance against it throughout the region. For Israel, targeting him is an opportunity to disrupt Iran's strategic foothold and weaken its influence over anti-Israel alliances. Now let's dive back into the war room, where discussions reach a fever pitch. Some advisors propose targeting Iran's supreme leader. Such a strike would deal a heavy symbolic blow, showing Iran and the world Israel's resolve. But others advocate a different approach, going after Qani, a strategist known for mobilizing pro-Palestinian forces across the region, from Gaza to Syria. Qani's influence makes him a central force in Iran's regional ambitions, and neutralizing him could hinder Iran's capacity to escalate conflicts. Yet this operation demands precision. The potential for civilian casualties in densely populated zones requires every possible measure to avoid collateral damage. Israel's intelligence network springs into action. Satellites orbiting high above monitor every movement across Iran. Mobile intercepts track calls and messages, collecting real-time data streams that help pinpoint Qani's exact location. Embedded spies validate intel gathered by these sophisticated systems, each contributing a small piece to a vast puzzle that zeroes in on the target. The intelligence web. This isn't a typical intelligence mission. The data collected is overwhelming. To make sense of it all, Israel deploys advanced artificial intelligence capable of processing billions of data points, analyzing intercepted communications, detecting patterns, and pinpointing anomalies that lead them closer to Qani. This AI cross-references every new piece of information with the target's known habits, narrowing down his likely location with stunning accuracy. Drones glide silently over Iranian cities, equipped with night vision and high-definition cameras. These unmanned eyes track Qani's movements in real time, transmitting live feeds back to the war room. With thermal imaging, drones can detect hidden vehicles and even monitor indoor movements, maintaining a constant watch on the target's location without risking human lives. While technology handles most of the tracking, operatives on the ground play a critical role in verifying intel. Disguised and embedded within Iranian society, Israeli agents provide final confirmation of the target's identity and location. They intercept whispers, consult informants, and ensure the target's presence aligns with the intel gathered. In a high-stakes mission, their validation could mean the difference between success and disaster. After piecing together intelligence from drones, spies, and satellites, Israel's forces have Khani in their sights. Known as a key architect in rallying anti-Israel forces, Khani's strategies extend across Gaza, Syria, and beyond, making him a formidable player in Iran's influence network. By removing him, Israel could deliver a strategic blow to Iran's operations and disrupt the pro-Palestine alliances Iran has bolstered. In the war room, generals face a pivotal moment. Surveillance confirms Khani's location, but he's surrounded by civilians. They must weigh the benefits of eliminating a central figure against the potential fallout from civilian casualties. Simulations run through possible scenarios, each outcome adding new layers of complexity to the decision. A well-executed strike could destabilize Iran's regional foothold, yet a misstep could lead to humanitarian backlash and international condemnation. Globally, Israel risks a diplomatic crisis. Nations sympathetic to the Palestinian cause, as well as those wary of military escalation, could view a targeted strike on Khani as an aggressive provocation. Even Israel's traditional allies may feel compelled to voice concerns, adding tension to Israel's diplomatic relationships. Critics argue that this operation risks Israel's international standing, while supporters see it as a decisive step towards self-defense. Regionally, Khani's death could rally Iranian-aligned forces and fuel further conflict. His assassination might unify Iran's allies in Lebanon, Syria, and Gaza, igniting a wave of retaliatory attacks and potentially destabilizing the Middle East. Iranian hardliners, emboldened by his death, may ramp up asymmetric warfare tactics, launching cyber attacks or coordinating assaults through proxies. Israel could find itself entrenched in an unending cycle of retaliation, diverting critical resources from other national security issues. Domestically, Israel faces a divided public. Some see the strike as a necessary step to secure national safety, while others worry about the broader repercussions. Israeli leadership will need to carefully navigate public opinion, balancing immediate security concerns with the operation's potential long-term impact on regional stability. At the edge of this monumental decision, one question remains: what price will Israel pay for this strike? Could this precision strike reshape the balance of power, or will it unleash a wave of violence that pulls the region into deeper chaos? The consequences of targeting a figure like Ismail Khani stretch far beyond the battlefield, with the potential to alter the political landscape of the Middle East. Stay with us as we continue to follow this unfolding crisis. We'll bring you the latest insights and analysis on this delicate dance between diplomacy and warfare. Don't miss a moment of this story. Subscribe for updates and in-depth coverage.